Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our YouTube channel Paper Board, where we are solving past paper questions of IGC Physics 0625. Currently, we are on the topic of magnetism and electricity, and we've done quite a few topics up till now. And today, we are going to be doing topic 4.3, which is current, and all the questions, past paper questions that are related to current. So let's start. But before we start, kindly like and subscribe the channel. And if you find anything helpful in my videos, kindly remember me in your prayers. Thank you. And let's begin. Okay. Current basically has a unit. And so basically it's measured in amperes. Current has, in order to find current, you have two basic formulas, which is current is equal to charge Q by time. ठीक है, and the other one is V is equal to IR. ठीक है, most of the times. And then we have another formula that is not used that much, but फिर भी E is equal to VIT. ठीक है, or these are the formulas that are mostly associated with current. So if you know these formulas, you are going to be doing these questions easily. Okay? So let's start with question number 1. The diagram shows an electric circuit. In which direction do free electrons flow around the circuit, and what quantity does the ammeter measure? Okay, there are two types of current. Not two types of current, but one current that we deal with every day, and especially in physics, that's called conventional current. ठीक है? It states that the current flows from the positive terminal of the battery or cell to the negative terminal. ठीक है? And then we have flow of electrons. ठीक है? Flow of electrons is always from the negative to the positive terminal of the battery or cell. ठीक है? You should know these two things. ठीक हो गया? Now moving to the questions, direction of electron flow would be anti-clockwise, because this is negative, this is positive. The electrons are going to flow from this side of the, this terminal of the battery to the positive terminal of the battery. Okay, so clockwise can be eliminated. And what is the ammeter measuring? Ammeter is basically measures current. So what is current? That is charge passing each point in the circuit per unit time, total charge passing through the ammeter. You know, it's basically, as we've just done this, that it's the charge passing each point in circuit per unit time. Okay? So A is going to be our correct option over here. Okay? Moving forward, question number 2. Which statement about electric current in a conductor is correct? In DC circuit, the electric current gradually decreases along the conductor. No, it does not decrease. It remains the same. Why would it decrease? In a DC circuit, free electrons flow back and forth. No, they don't flow back and forth. They move in one direction. Okay? DC circuit mein, the DC current doesn't change direction at all. It moves in one direction. Okay? In an AC circuit, the electric current remains exactly the same at all time. No, it does not, because it's always changing direction. It's called AC current for this reason, because it is alternating current. ठीक है ना जी? So in an AC circuit, flow of charge changes direction continuously. Yes, this is the correct answer. ठीक है? Question number 3. The diagram shows the current voltage graph for a metal wire. What can be deduced from the graph? As voltage increases, temperature of the wire increases. Acha. As voltage increases, temperature of the wire decreases. Okay. As voltage increases, resistance of the wire increases. And as voltage increases, the resistance of the wire remains constant. Okay. Whenever there is a graph between current and voltage, though, it gives you an insight into resistance. Okay. Its gradient basically gives you resistance. Okay. So, abhi, while looking at the graph, what can be deduced from the graph? These two things we can discuss later on, but these two things cannot be deduced from the graph at the moment. Okay, graphs आप deduce कर सकते हैं. The voltage is increasing and the resistance remains constant because it is a straight line graph. ठीक है? तो temperature increase होता है, decrease होता है. That's for another time. When you look at the graph, you just get this idea. Okay, so this is the best option that you should select. Okay. Question number 4. A charge Q flows for time t through a resistor of resistance R. Which equation gives the current I in the resistor? I has to be I is equal to Q over T. So this is wrong. I is equal to RT. This is wrong. I is equal to Q over T. This is our correct option. Okay, I is equal to R over T is wrong as well. Question number 5. The diagram shows a circuit containing a variable resistor connected to a variable power supply. Okay. The table shows the current for different values of potential difference, PD, and the resistance. What is the order of the current from smallest to largest? Achha. Now, if we have to find current, and we have resistance as well as potential difference, so the formula for that is V is equal to IR. Okay, so V over here is 3.6. Okay, and R over here is 12. Okay, so over here we are going to get 0.3 ohms. Okay, amperes. Okay. For the second one, we have 1.2 over 12, and this is going to give us 0.1 amperes. And then we have 3.6 over 6, so this is going to give us 0.6 amperes. So the largest current is basically I3 is the largest, then it's I2, and then it's I1, and we have to arrange them from smallest to largest. So smallest is I2, okay, and smallest is I1, I2, then it's I1, and then I3. So C is going to be our correct option. Okay. Question number 6. A resistor is connected to a cell so that there is a current from positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal. What causes the current in the resistors? Electrons moving from the negative terminal of the cell to the positive terminal. Okay. Electrons moving from the positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal. Electrons are always moving from the negative terminal of the cell to the positive terminal. So this is wrong. Protons though are wrong altogether. So A is correct. Question number 7. Which combination of the current in a resistor and the time for which it is present results in a charge of 240 coulombs passing through the resistor? Okay, now we have resistance. Okay, we have current, and we have time, and we have charge. Okay, so we can easily do I is equal to Q over T to find out that which combination gives you a charge of 240. Okay, so you have 2 amperes and you have to divide it by 120. That is the time to get your answer. This gives you 240 coulombs. So हमारा काम पहले ही ऑप्शन से हो गया है. अगर ना होता तो we would have solved all of these to know which was the correct option. The first option has given us the right answer, so A is our correct option. ठीक है. Question number 8. The resistor and battery are connected in series. The value of the resistor is 20 ohms. The potential difference of the battery is 4 volts. What is the current in the resistor? So when resistance, potential difference, and current have to have a relationship, so that is going to be V is equal to IR. So V is 4. I we have to find, and this is 20. So 4 over 20 is going to give us our current, which is 0.2 amperes. Okay, so A is going to be our correct option. Question number 9. Which circuit symbol represents a component used to measure electric current? The component used to measure electric current is ammeter, so it's going to be A. Question number 10. The graph shows current voltage characteristics for a conductor. Where on the graph can Ohm's law be applied to the conductor? Ohm's law is going to be applied until Ohm law states that V is equal to IR. Basically, this is the Ohm's law. So, resistance is equal to V over I. So, up until this point, where the graph gives you a straight line, the Ohm's law will be applied to the conductor. Okay? So that is going to be between P and Q. Question number 11. An electric current in a copper wire is due to the flow of charge. Which particles are moving along the copper wire? They would be obviously be electrons. Okay? Question number 12. Which row is correct? Definition of current, I, and definition of conventional current. Definition of current obviously is I is equal to Q by T. These options don't apply. Direction of conventional current is from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay? Flow of electrons is from the negative to the positive terminal. ठीक हो क्या जी? So moving forward to question number 13. In which circuit is the ammeter measuring the flow of charge through the lamp? Okay, ammeter has to be connected in series with the components. Okay, so here it's not in series and it's measuring somewhat that of the EMF. So it's not correct. Yes, this is our correct option. It's connected in series with the component it has to measure current for. Over here, it's also connected in parallel. Ammeter isn't connected in parallel over here as well. So B is our correct option. Question number 14. A lamp is connected to a cell. Which circuit diagram shows the direction of conventional current I and the direction of flow of electrons? Okay. Now conventional current always flows from the positive end of the battery to the negative end. So over here it's flowing from the negative end. So this is not correct. Over here as well, this is not correct. So over here, it has flowed from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Let's see the electrons. Yes, electrons have flown from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. So C is going to be our correct option. Question number 15. An electricity meter records that 200 megajoules of electric energy are drawn from the 240 volts main supply in a 24 hours period. What is the average rate of electric charge passing through the meter? Now we have energy, we have voltage, and we have time. Okay, all of these are connected by the formula E is equal to VIT. But what we require is electric charge. We also know that I is equal to Q over T. Okay, and if you look at the answer, so the units are coulomb per hour या kilo coulomb per hour. Okay, so what we can do is that we can replace I by Q by T. Okay, so energy हमारी है 200 into 10 raised to the power 6 joules. Okay, because mega is 10 raised to the power 6. Voltage is 240. Q over T we can let over here, and 24 hours is the time. So this is going to give us 5760 Q over T, and here we have 200 into 10 raised to the power 6. So 200 into 10 raised to the power 6 over 5760 is, so this is going to give us an answer of 34722.2. ठीक है, coulomb per hour. ठीक है, मगर the thing is that here none of the answer matches our answer, and here we have something called kilo coulomb per hour. So if we convert it into kilo, we go back 3 steps, so this becomes 35, you have to write kilo coulomb per hour. So C is going to be our correct option. ठीक हो गया? Moving on to question number 16. A metal conductor is connected to a battery. Which statement describes the current in the metal conductor? It is flow of electrons from the negative to the positive terminal of the battery. Yes, this is correct. Rest are not correct. Electrons don't flow from the positive to the negative terminal. Question number 17. In an electric circuit, 40 coulombs of charge pass a point in 5 seconds. What is the current in the circuit? Okay, current in the circuit is going to be I is equal to Q. T. Q is 40. This is 5. So 8 amperes current is going to flow. So B is our correct option. Question number 18. There is a current in metal wire. Which particles in the wire move to cause the current? Obviously, electrons move in the wire to cause the current. Question number 19. Which particles move in the metal to cause an electric current? They are electrons. Question number 20. The diagram shows a circuit. The reading on the ammeter is 12 ammeters. How much charge passes through the ammeter in 2 minutes? So I is equal to Q over T. So I is 12, Q we have to find, and the time is 2 minutes, so we have to convert it into seconds. So this is going to give us 1440 coulombs as our charge. Okay? So D is our correct option. Question number 21. The circuit shows a 12-volt battery connected to a lamp of resistance 3 ohms. How much energy is transferred to the surrounding by the lamp in 2 minutes? Okay. All of this, we have to find the energy now. What we need is V is equal to I. R, we have to do V is equal to I. R, since energy is VIT and we don't have I. So we have V, we have R, so we can always find I. Okay? So 12 over here, I and 3. So 12 over 3 is 4 amperes of current. And when we put these over here, 4 and time has to be converted into seconds. So 2 into 60. Our answer is 5760 joules. Okay, so D is our correct option. Question number 22. In the circuit shown, there is a current of 10 amperes. How much charge passes through the resistor in 2 minutes? Okay, we have time. We have current. So we are going to simply find 2 into 60 हमें करना पड़ेगा since the time is in minutes, so we have to convert it as well. So we have a charge of 1200 coulombs. ठीक है? So D is our correct option. Question number 23. Which circuit shows the direction of conventional current I and the flow of electrons? Okay, the conventional current always has to flow from positive to the negative terminal, and the flow of electrons are always from the negative to positive terminal. So we, अच्छा, यहाँ पर both of them are flowing from the positive terminal, so this is not correct. Here, this is flowing from the positive terminal to the negative, and this is flowing from the negative to positive, so B is our correct option. ठीक है? Question number 24. A cell is connected to a lamp as shown. A charge of 4 coulomb flows through the lamp in 2 seconds. What is the direction of electron flow in the lamp, and what is the current in the lamp? To find out the current, use this formula, put in the values. The 2 amperes is the current. Okay? So these can be cut off. And they've asked us for the direction of electron flow, so it moves from the left side to the right side. So A is our correct option. ठीक हो गया? Question number 25, which is the last question. Which of these is an electric current. A beam of atoms, a beam of electrons. Yes, a beam of electrons, obviously, a beam of molecules, a beam of neutrons isn't current. Okay? So this brings us to the end of our topic. And if you find anything helpful, kindly like and subscribe the channel, and remember me in your prayers, and take care. We'll see you inshallah in the next video. Allah Hafiz.